Hey everyone, Exiled Phantom here, and welcome back to part 9 of Banjo Kazooie. Now, I got some sleep. It's now 10:25 in the morning. Basically woke up not too long ago, just had a nice wake and bake. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna be seeing Brentilda. And the rest of the parts are pretty much under 30 minutes, except for one of them. But yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter from here on out. Fat Hag Monthly. Nice. Oh, great. Elephant sweat sounds lovely. Not. Can they even sweat? I don't know. Anyway. Here we go. Gobi's Valley. Now this level is... it's pretty fun. There's quite a bit to do. It's jam-packed with little things everywhere you look, pretty much. It's a pretty small level, but at the same time, it's not really difficult or challenging, so... You know, this is our second last level that we're playing, and we're also getting our last ability, so that's also like fantastic.
It would be fantastic. It would be fantastic like a lace on plastic.
But right from spawn, you get yourself a nice golden feather and a yellow Jinjo, so that's great. I'm not sure why the running shoes are there. I'm not sure what a purpose would serve for that, because there's nothing really required to run in this area. So anyway, it is what it is. I guess it must have been put there for a reason, but I still don't know to this day. Anyway, yeah, we're getting this Sphinx last, which I don't know why, but you know. Like I said previously, a few times, I played this game pretty much baked over the course of a weekend, so anything that I do that's weird or unorthodox or stupid, basically that's the excuse. And I'm sticking to it. How many do we have now? Ooh, nice. We need 9 more and that's it. And then we're done collecting them for the rest of the game. That's great. And we're only on part 9. We still got 5 parts left. It's gonna be a 14-part playthrough, pretty much. I don't know if I should re-record part 8 because I zoned out for quite a bit of it. It's not very good, but I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, let's collect us some notes. So how you guys been doing? You doing okay? Hopefully everyone's been doing good. You know, I've just been like stuck at home. I've been, like I said, in between jobs and start one on the 12th, and I'm recording this on the 10th. So you know, I'm not gonna be a free man anymore, but at the same time, I'm gonna be working something good. Because it was such a shame, but so I was literally unemployed for about a year, because March 2020, obviously because of COVID, shit happened, couldn't work there anymore, and I was literally unemployed for pretty much like a year, and then I got another job, and there was such a string of bad luck, and they have a really strict probation period, so I just lost that job. But then I got another one, and it's a better job. So at the same time, it's all good. So you gotta, give and take in life. Life's not always gonna treat you good or treat you well, but when it does, you gotta be appreciative. That's how it is. Wonder what I could eat today. Pretty hungry, to be honest. Maybe I'll order something. But after I finish recording, might as well get all that done. We're at the second last level. Only got a few parts left, and they're all somewhat shortish. One of them is like over half an hour, but the rest are 20-minute range. Anyway, we're gonna be needing our running shoes, which I don't know why we ignored Bottles, because he was right there, but I guess we do that later. And after that, we don't have to worry anymore. Bottles will be pretty much only there if we need to refill our health. And he's not going to be in the last stage, so it's not going to be good for that. Or, yeah, no, he isn't, because he mentions to you when you unlock your final move, he's like, oh, you got all the moves in the game. That's great. And we're just going to be collecting the notes, though, just to get him out of the way. Yeah, this level goes by somewhat fast. That's why it's shorter than most of the levels. Not by much, though. It's only 29 minutes long, the video. Now, if the videos are longer than what I say, it's probably because if I add anything, like any clips or any whatever to them. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's life. I mean, it's just putting on shoes. I'm pretty sure anybody can put on shoes, but okay. Anyway, our first honeycomb piece of the level. And our fourth last one. Wow. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Let's get this Jinjo first. There's no loading zone there, so I thought there was. But even still, I don't know why I wouldn't go in there. But anyway. This is pretty tight in terms of timing, because pretty much half the time is allotted to the cutscene. Yeah, no, screw the note. I'll get that after. Anyway, just kill him with a Wonder Wing, and this challenge becomes a hell of a lot easier. But it's still fairly doable, even with that thing chasing you, so don't you worry about it. Once you flip the panels, though, a timer starts. You have 100 seconds. And it's pretty easy. Once you obviously know what you're doing, because with matching puzzles, you have to obviously find what you have to match. Go, found one. No problem. And, what's it called? Yeah, so if you're ever replaying the game, just make sure you remember this, because it just makes it easier. I forgot it, because yet again, like I said, I played this pretty big, so yeah, I have to pretty much do this from scratch again. But even still, it's not hard. You have a bunch of time. Don't worry about that at all. Look at that. Beautiful. Still half the amount of time left, and only have 2 more things to match. Or 3 more things to match. Now 2. And now 1. 37 seconds to spare.
Well done!
What is that? Jiggy number 2? Number 1. Holy, 8 minutes in. That's a kind of a theme with my videos, I guess. I don't know if it's a theme with the levels, but I usually get the first Jiggy like 8 to 10 minutes in, but then the rest just, you know, get them like that, which is great. So how many notes are we at now? I know I just saw it on the screen, but yeah. Okay, we're almost halfway. That's good. When we collect all the notes on the walkway right below us, that's going to be even better. There you go. This walkway, I mean. Now we're over half the threshold. That's good. That's good.
Oh, this is good. This is really good.
So 145 notes left in the game, because there's 100 in the next level, and then that's it. Wow, that's great. No, actually, we gotta collect the notes we missed in Mad Monster Mansion, because we need the running shoes, and then we also need the 1 Jiggy in Freezy Peak. We're gonna be doing that in the next episode, and we're getting the Grunty switch in Rusty Fuck It Bay. So don't you worry about that, guys. We're gonna be getting that. Anyway, this looks pretty inconspicuous, but we actually need to feed these Banjo Sphinxes to raise up a pyramid. And it's no scheme. It actually works, people. Look at this shit. But yeah, like, the platforms get smaller and smaller, and I think they get, I don't know if they get faster, but they get a wider range of movement, so it's a little bit more tricky, I guess you could say. All in all, though, it's not too bad. It's fairly easy to do. Now, if you're wondering how to get those notes, we're gonna get them soon. That's the kind of sand that hurts you that you need what waiting wings for. So there's none around here, unfortunately. So we're gonna see how to get those later on. Now basically the flying platforms are only there to escape, because if you fall through, obviously there's no way back up. But yeah, there's our pyramid, no problem. Wonder what's inside.
Hey, Peter. Just want to let you know that I don't want you to go inside the pyramid, but if you have to, you have to. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
See, I can do it a little better now. Patrick Warburton. A little bit better when I'm somewhat sober. Still a little high from last night. And like I said, I just took edibles not too long ago, but at the same time, like I said, it is the weekend, and I'm not employed as of yet. I will be soon, but as of yet I'm not, so that's gonna be my excuse. Ooh, King Sandy Butt, eh? Yep, so you got 100, you got a minute to pretty much get out of there, but there are collectibles and the like, so you're gonna have to, deal with it. And obviously, if you don't escape in time, you meet a very gruesome death. I believe I do show it off. Obviously not on purpose, but circumstances led to that. So that's what happened. Yeah, what's that guy guarding? I'm wondering. Well, probably the exit first and foremost, but gotta be hiding something else. Oh, nice, the Grunty switch. Yeah, we're not gonna make it out in time, there's no way. But at least we have the next Jiggy unlocked for Grunty's temple, or Grunty's lair. Why do I call it a temple? Yeah, that doesn't happen. I just edited, obviously. I cut back to entering the temple because, yeah. Didn't want to show going all the way back here and feeding the sphinxes again. And, what's it called? So once you hit a Grunty switch, it stays hit. I'm not sure if that's the case on the N64 version, but in this version it is, so don't worry. Like, if you die, you hit a Grunty switch and you die, it stays hit. I don't know if I double check or not, but anyway, we keep moving on. Obviously, I got curious and wanted to check there, but if you leave, the timer stops, and you can just go back in and you have another full minute. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything really important on that side. Yeah, just a golden feather. Not too important. Yeah, it's not really a hard maze, and I guess there's not really anything to collect. You just have the Grunty switch, so it's not too bad actually. Most of your collectibles are pretty much at the beginning and the end, the notes, and your Jiggy. And there's also a Jinjo in here as well in one of the pots. You know. Nice. 5 more Mumbo tokens and we're done collecting them. That's great. Okay. Now we also have to hit that honeycomb note thing again because I died. And some things do reset. You know, you can't keep everything, unfortunately. I wonder if you don't have any feathers, like I guess you just die. I guess there's no real way to get out if you don't have any, which is a shame, but you know, it is what it is. I wonder where I'm trying to go. Oh, I guess I'm gonna save Gobi, the namesake of the desert. Or I guess not. I guess I'm going for that first, the honeycomb piece. And the other one, I'm not exactly sure where it is, but we're gonna get it anyway, so I guess when we get it, it'll be shown. Because like I said, this is a 100% playthrough. It's gonna be done, so it's gonna be done. And I don't know why I go for that one. There's a flying platform in the beginning, like where the Banjo Sphinx is. But it is what it is. Beautiful, perfect execution. Yeah, so I did miss a honeycomb piece in my Monster Mansion as well. That's why I have an uneven amount. So we're gonna get that. It's actually the fifth last one. You know? No, yeah, the fourth last one actually, because there's gonna be one here, one in my Monster Mansion, and two in the final stage. So yeah, exactly, Ice.
Tigers. I'm an aardvark, yo. When an aardvark comes, it tastes like snow.
Aardvark comes the coldest at, you know.
Yes.
Stop.
Censorer! I sense you're a censorer, sir, who censored my words, so rest assured I'm incensed for sure.
No more slam poetry, okay? That was really good, but no more slam poetry.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we free Gobi, but we don't free him to give him a better life. We free him to antagonize him into giving us trinkets. Oh right, that's where the final thing is. Final honeycomb piece. Well, final for this level anyway. Man, I tell you, there's nothing better than ice cold water.
Now, what's colder than ice?
I don't know.
Rand Paul.
And there's nothing colder than Rand Paul's Drag Race. It's such a cool show. Jeffrey James invented it. Anyway, so Gobi needed some shade, but this tree needs to grow to get better shade. So what do I need to do? Pretty much, yeah, ground pound his hump and give the tree some water. I like how Gobi literally just ran over the water. It's Jesus Christ the camel, oh my god. Anyway, you can't climb the tree though, Trunker. I think that's his name. You literally have to climb this tree and jump across, but it's not a bad jump, it's pretty easy to do. And that would be number 2, right? Number 4, wow. I'm kind of paying attention to the video, but I'm kind of not. I'm just like kind of commentating over. Pretty much like, oh, that was a good jump that I made. Like I'm watching it, but at the same time it's like I'm not really paying attention to what I have from my collectibles. I've already done that. I don't really need to do it again, in my opinion. But anyway, we're gonna be getting nice voice crack, idiot. We're gonna be getting these statues flying through the rings like it's Superman 64. Oh wow, so we're gonna beat her now? I wonder what we're doing for the rest of the series then. Interesting. But yep. We're gonna antagonize him again. Oh, don't worry, Gobi. We're gonna find you. And we're gonna kill you. Anyway. So yeah, that's 3 left in the entire game. Those 3 missing ones. So that's great. We're really close. And I think here's where I unlock the... No. Actually, no. I unlock the running shoes a little bit later on in the video. Yeah, that jump is just a little too high for Kazooie. Unfortunately, you have to do a backflip. It should have been called a beak flip. Actually, maybe it is. I don't know. Knowing where, it's probably called a beak flip. I don't know what it's called. Beak barge, beak flip. No, beak barge is the move where you crouch and press B. Anyway, this is pretty easy in terms of timing. Yeah, you just ground pound and you're good. Also, you gotta be a little bit careful, but yeah. No, 11 seconds to spare. This would probably be considered a little offensive, the accent, nowadays, but you know, back then it was a little cheeky humor. I don't know if this would fly today or not. I don't know if anybody would get offended by it, you know, and you have every right to. His little pet is cute though. I think his name is Toots. And I'm pretty sure a character in Banjo Tooie had the same pet or same species or same something. I don't know. Looks similar. Yep, we just had to crab 5 eggs in the basket, and his snake friend pops up and acts like a ladder or rope, and you can collect your Jiggy no problem. That is halfway done, and we still have about 9 minutes left in the part, so not too bad at all. And we're more than 3/4 of the way done our notes as well. 4 more Mumbo tokens, and we're also good on that too, so that's great. We got 1 more transformation in the next level, which I think it's part 11. We're going to show the transformation off, and part 12 we're going to finish the level because while it's not a big level, it's a long level. So we're going to have to, you know, buckle down and take it like a fucking champ. Now I could have showed it off in 4 parts, but after editing, like, it would have been like 4 short parts. So I'd rather just do 2 parts that are pretty much the same length as most of the other parts. So yeah, thanks for filling that up. And now all the moves in the game are learned, so there's nothing we can't do anymore. We have everything we need to get every collectible in the game. So yep, next part's gonna be our cleanup, and we're also gonna be unlocking the last thing too. Now, I also cut, obviously all the collectibles up here are already collected because this took me a good like 6-7 tries to get. It's really tight in timing. You have to cut the corners, jump like really early, like, oh my god, it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, pretty much all the notes and the Mumbo token that was there, don't worry about it. They're all pretty easy to grab. I should have showed me failing at least once so I can grab the collectibles, but it is what it is, you know. I do apologize about that. But like I said, they're all pretty easy to get. Anyway, look at the smiley face. It's cute. I'm collecting this Jiggy will automatically flood the moat. That's how we get our notes down there where the quicksand was, or the, not quicksand, but you know, dangerous sand. I don't know if it's too hot or there are like worms biting at it or something. I don't know, but it's not safe for regular bears to endure. Too hot for their little feetsies, I guess. There's also a Jinjo down here, I believe, so that's also great. Wow, 2 more. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting them, no fucking issue. I don't know if I get them in this part or next part, but either or. We're going to be getting them before we need to use them, so no problem. And any I pick up after 25 is going to be superfluous. We don't even need to worry about it. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, so after next part, we're going to be, you know, 1 more stage to go, and then we're going to be at 100% practically. Well, not practically, we'll be at 100%. Anyway, it's just me showing the speed shoes and how to get the Jiggy. It is pretty tricky though, it took me a couple of tries. Well, after 1,000 years, we get ourselves a nice Jiggy. It's like we were destined. I know where 2 of them are, the Jinjo and one of the and the temple that we didn't go into yet. Oh, I guess in the statues as well. Okay, perfect. Now, obviously they lied. You're not gonna be grunty just by going through a couple of statues, but they do give you a Jiggy, so don't you worry. Now, it's not really a spoiler because pretty much everything It gives you jiggies and notes and whatever. And we're pretty much at the end for notes. All the notes are in this Sphinx that we're gonna go to last. So, you know, it's pretty much gotta be a jiggy. It is pretty easy though. All the statues are in a confined area. And where they spawn, like the camera angle is generous, so you can literally see all around. Like, yeah, perfect. It's super simple. Like I said, this level's pretty small, so you have a good vantage point, and the fact that there's no like N64 fog is just great as well. I guess you could say N64/PS1/Saturn fog, because a lot of those games had fog to hide really poor draw distances. Just call it as it is. I think that's gonna be our last statue though, or our second last one. Oh, second last, yeah. So not bad, 4 statues in all. Or was it 5? I lost count. So I'm still feeling okay. Not really feeling a buzz yet. But I did just have breakfast before I had it, so it's probably gonna take its sweet time to kick in. It is what it is though. Hopefully I do get at least somewhat baked before the playthrough ends, but I'm pretty sure I will. Yeah, that's good. And everything towards our 100% is, it's what we need, because this is a 100% playthrough. Nice. Yeah, if you pick up jiggies while flying, you don't have to worry about the jiggy get animation. So, yeah. Anyway, this little Sphinx guy here needs to sneeze, so we need to lock up his nose. Oh, my nose is stuffed. Well, that's what we get for making fun of people with stuffy noses. Anyway, don't make fun, kids. But yeah, pretty easy, just 1 egg per nostril. He has a nice sneeze, and your door opens. Exactly 50, that's great. We're not really gonna need him that much. No, for the final level we do kind of need them, so yeah, they're gonna be pretty important. Anyway though, these are pretty much magic carpets that are activated by these Banjo Sphinxes. A lot of Banjo Sphinxes in this stage. I guess he's good for iconography in this world. Iconography? Whatever it's called. Yeah, bears are pretty well-known animals, I guess. I wouldn't really call them ancient or relic like you would for, ancient like animals like Egyptian, like animals like cats and sphinxes and stuff, but I guess in some places they are. I guess Russia they'd be considered ancient animals because bears have been around for who knows how many years now. But yep, our final notes are right here, and our final jiggy is also here as well. There's a Jinjo hidden, and I basically don't get it right away because I forgot about it. I was wandering the stage for a good few minutes, and I remembered about the Jinjo. It's actually just behind. You see where that shadow is in front of the door? That's a magic carpet we need. That's where the Jinjo is. I don't know why I didn't see it, or I didn't even hear the Jinjo, but anyway. It is what it is. Yeah, so I just leave and I edit myself coming back because I didn't do anything interesting in between both, so it is what it is. It's gonna be our final Jinjo for the part. That's great. Would probably taking fall damage here. That was a perfect double jump. That was right before the edge. Anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for me for commentary. I don't know what else we're really going to be doing for this part. But in case the audio cuts off, hope you had a good time watching. And we'll see you for the next part where we're going to be doing our cleanup. But no, we get our jiggy here actually. I think that's the last thing I do. I'm pretty sure. obviously got to show that off as well, because just seeing it getting unlocked is good enough. But I want to show you guys that I collected it as well. Just the courteous thing to do.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
So that's kind of a hint about something later on that I mentioned. Bye.
Can I have the rest of that bar, that Kit Kat bar? Break me off a piece of that tic-tac-toe.